Hey, I'm Corey.
And I'm Rob, and we're the Gear Hackers. We wanted to come out here today, talk a little bit of our Evolution Hammock system, let you know kind of how and why we came up with this product and how it's going to make your camping / hammocking experience better.
Yeah, so a few years ago, Rob and I, we loved to backpack, right? We backpacked to fish. So we heard of this place, Palisades, up in Idaho, and we decided to go up there, but I was trying to save some weight, so I took my hammock and I have a really nice sleeping bag, like a 0-degree bag. So we went up, and first night, man, I was freezing. I'm like borrowing under stuff, like clothes from people so that I could get more warmth because I was dying with this stinking hammock that I had. So Rob and I, after that, we decided, hey, there's got to be a better way, right? There's got to be something better than this.
Got to be a better system, something that, you know, you're not going to freeze, you don't have to pack a ton of extra gear. You know, we did a lot of research after that. Well, what do we got to do to stay warm? And then you got to get the same crap you were already packing. Then you had to get, you know, sleeping pads, under quilts, all sorts of stuff to keep you warm. And this was to go hiking in 65-degree weather.
Right.
Like, it wasn't even cold.
And I was trying to cut weight, and that wasn't cutting it. We really didn't find anything on the market that was going to do what we wanted. So we decided, why not make something? So that's when this whole process started. We made a bunch of prototypes over 18 months. We came up with a patent pending system that I think you're going to love.
Yeah, why don't we show them how it works?
Okay, awesome.
Okay guys, we're going to set this up really quick. Just want to show you how easy it is for just one person to set up an entire system in seconds.
Yeah, while Rob's setting the hammock up, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about why we designed it to be so small. So one of the things that we wanted to make sure is that the hammock would be able to fit into the sleeping bag portion of your backpack. So what that does is that eliminates a lot of the space that multiple products take up. And you know, so what we can find is as soon as he's putting it up, so look, as he's putting it up here, Rob's going to kind of walk through it.
So yeah, so you got it in the Bishop's bag here. You got your carabiner sticking out one end. It's all compression sacked, so you can stuff it down nice and tight. All you got to do is get it on one strap, open up your end right here, and pull.
Now, one of the things that we found when you first open the bag, you want to make sure, obviously, you get it in its position, but the down will compress when you're packing it that tight to take it up in the woods. So what I found is if you flip it to the back side and you just take this down and kind of just fluff it out a little bit, that makes sure that you get that down into the edges so that you get the R value that you need overnight.
Okay guys, first off, when we went and started to build this thing, we agreed very quickly in this whole process that if we were going to build this, we were going to build it right. Yeah. We wanted to put the best quality materials we could into this so that we weren't going to have to worry about failures out on the trail.
Yeah, stuff we like to use normal.
Yeah, so I mean, for all of your materials here, we used ripstop nylon. For all of your hammock material, you've got a super ultra lightweight taffeta material for all of your bag portions. Inside, 850 fill down. Everybody out there knows that it's your lightest weight, warmest, and most compactable product out there. You know, for the all-around benefits that it gives you, there's really nothing that can replace it. We used YKK zippers, even down to the carabiners that we use climb-rated carabiners for you. We didn't want to skimp on anything. We wanted to give you the best possible product we could.
Exactly, and while doing that, we spent a lot of time working on the design, and this is where our patent comes into play. Is what we needed these products. They can be the best products that you can make, but if you don't put it together well, it just still doesn't matter. So we had to design it so that when you got in the hammock, you maintained the loft underneath you and on top of you. And so what we had to do is we attached the top quilt to the hammock and the under quilt to the hammock, and we attached it in a way that maintains that loft and that R value underneath you. So that when you're in the Wind Rivers, like I was this last weekend, and it's 20 degrees outside, you're nice and toasty inside this bag. So the other thing that we did is, as you can see, is we've added a Bishop bag here at the top. The Bishop bag is awesome because it allows you to put extra stuff in here for storage, so that in case you don't want to have to put stuff in your bag, it's pretty handy, pretty easily accessible there. In addition to that, we have done some things we want to show you, but we're going to get in the bag and show you a couple extra features that we added to the Evolution Hammock that's unique to us and unique to what we do. So I'm gonna climb in, and then Rob's gonna talk to you a little bit about some of these extra features that we mentioned.
Okay, so as you'll notice Corey getting in this, one thing that he mentioned earlier, I just want to point it out with somebody actually in the bag. You can see underneath where it maintains all of that loft underneath. That's the critical portion of all of this. If he gets in and that stretches tight, it's game over. He's gonna get cold just like any other hammock system out there. So we designed that so even with a little bit of stretch you get getting in the hammock, it's gonna maintain its loft, you're gonna stay warm at night. It's like 20 degrees, right? Did you get cold?
Yeah, not cold at all. It was awesome.
Awesome. So along with this system, one thing else that we did is we added up here at the top, we have these extra little portions up here that we refer to as shoulder baffles. So what Corey can do is he gets in there, it's cold at night in the Wind Rivers, you kind of get this natural funnel of cold air that comes right down here on you, out from underneath your tarp at night. So these shoulder baffles tuck up nice and tight right there next to your head, block that wind, act as a little pillow for you if you want, and make sure you stay comfortable from all sides. The zipper system on this that we put in, if we can get you zipped up. We've got the YKK zipper on here like we mentioned. The other thing we added, we wanted to make sure we could do, this is a very warm sleeping system. We didn't want to get you too warm in some cases. You know, you go up somewhere, it's warmer than you expect it to be. We actually have the double zip feature on this. So you actually can open up this foot box on the hammock and get some airflow in there. You can kind of fine tune your own comfort level from a temperature perspective.
And it works great. When I was up in the winds, one of the nights was a little bit warmer in the 30s and I was a little warm in the bag. I opened that foot zipper up and I was able to monitor my temperature a little bit better. It worked really, really well when we were doing that.
You know, the other thing about this, we wanted to make this roomy enough inside for a couple of different reasons. One, I've always hated mummy bags just because I've got a little wider profile and I get in those things and I feel like I'm wrapped up. I can't move. I can't even hardly get the zipper up because I'm squished in there so far. Inside of this, you have got a ton of room. We did that for folks like me that don't want to feel like you're restricted. But another big part of hammock camping, a lot of you guys that are big-time hammockers know this, you like to lay on a little bit of an angle. You know, Corey's already doing that a little bit here inside the hammock, so you can get a little bit flatter lay. We wanted to make sure that if you want to lay sideways like this and still be able to zip this thing up, he's still got a ton of room in here. He can shift back and forth, get whatever angle he wants, and still be comfortable at night and fully covered by the down quilt system.
All right, so now you've seen how awesome the Evolution Hammock is. One last thing, it really is just as simple to take down as it is to put up. It takes a little bit longer because you got to stuff it in the sack, but maybe 30 seconds more to do that really. But as you saw, it compresses down awesome, and it really is a small, nice, tight package that you can really take with you anywhere and enjoy.
Yeah, you know, save some space, save some weight. We've got people all over the country that are already enjoying these, from North Carolina to Washington State. They're available right now for you to get. Thanks a bunch for checking out our product, and hopefully we can see you out on the trail with one of these.
Yeah, Rob and I love this. We made this product for us, and we just want to share it with you and hope you enjoy it too. Thanks again.